What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your boy Richie Hustles, and we're part of the Hustleholics Crew. Today, I just want to go over a couple of things that have been happening in the world today, right? We're not a stranger to the COVID-19 virus, aka the coronavirus, that's going on out there. And I just want to talk a little bit about what some of the things that I'm doing, go over some of the things that maybe you should be doing if you're not doing it already. So some of the things that are happening is, you know, we're treading coming out of February into March, kind of like, you know, normal numbers, typical numbers, up a little bit from last year. And then all of a sudden, boom, virus hits. And then we get news from Amazon that they're suspending all non-essential items cannot be shipped via FBA to give Amazon a little bit of priority to some essential products. And they listed, I believe it was 6 categories. So the categories are, okay, I have my computer here to help me out because I'm only selling in about 2 of these 6 categories. So the first category is baby products. Second category is health and household. The third category is beauty and personal care. The fourth category is grocery. The fifth category is industrial and scientific. And the sixth category is pet supplies. So a couple of those stand out to me. At least 4 out of the 6 that are pretty, I mean, they're all important, but like pet supplies, baby products, household, which is like cleaners, health, and personal care, right? When we talk about hand sanitizer and cleaners. So with those restrictions in place, what are you doing to survive your Amazon business? I know I've talked to a lot of other resellers out there that are, some are doing phenomenally well and others are struggling a little bit. One of the common things that I see happening out there is either A, you're adapting and adjusting, or B, you're complaining a lot and not doing anything about it. So if you're complaining and not doing anything about it, you know, you're in charge of your business and everything good that happens to your business is your fault. And everything bad that happens to your business is your fault. So what are some of the steps that I'm personally taking? Well, when I was selling the toys and books, some of the things that I'm doing to adjust is I went heavy into the health and household category. I don't do FBM. I have no desire to do FBM. I know some people swear by FBM and they're like, you know, oh, they're making a killing doing FBM and all this other stuff, but I prefer FBA. It works best for me in my situation. So it's just about adapting and adjusting, right? I can't just sit here and cry about it and just let the business go south. I have to adapt and adjust so that way we can just take that trajectory up. And some of the items I've been getting include the household, beauty and personal care, a little bit of grocery, and I might even explore a little bit of pet supplies. I don't really mess with pet supplies, but I know that's a big market. And honestly, in baby products. So how are you managing your business? Are you ordering things online and having things sent to the house? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of online ordering. I'm doing a lot of in-store pickup. The only thing that's unfortunate is some of the distributors that I work with have delayed deliveries. So something that I had ordered on March 2nd, or no, it was March 9th, just got sent out yesterday. So it took 11 days for it to go out, or more than 11 days. And, you know, you kind of got to expect that in this environment. So what I'm doing now is I'm seeing what's selling now. I'm watching the news because I want to know how bad this thing's getting. And the worse this thing gets, the more I'm buying. Because the more I'm buying means the more that I'm going to sell. Let's talk about price gouging. that's a term that we kind of use once in a while. But now price gouging is like a term that's just being thrown around. Reezy Resells threw up a post, a Twitter post about price gouging and how, if something costs $10, us as Amazon sellers need to sell that for $20 because, after Amazon takes its fees, after shipping costs, after the customer shipping costs, the prep costs, all that stuff, you're left with, a small margin. And Reezy made a good point. He said, you get that one return back, you're going to have to sell 10 more items in order to break even. And that's super important because somebody might call you a price gouger because the item that's sold out normally sells for 10, but you're selling it for 20. But you have Amazon fees. When you go into a store, you don't have Amazon fees, you don't have shipping fees, you don't have prepping fees. You buy it off the shelf. But when you sell it on Amazon, there are some other costs that go into having the convenience of them delivering it to your doorstep, right? If you want a product bad enough, money talks. You'll pay the price. Now, if that same $10 item is being sold for $80, I mean, look, it is what it is, but that's price gouging to me. When you're making $2 off a $20 product, you have to understand how the Amazon business works. And it's a shame that the media, to Reezy's point, the media is really perpetuating price gouging simply by listing your item for $20 when it normally costs $10. They're calling that price gouging. It's not price gouging because they're not taking into account all the other costs and fees that are associated with selling on Amazon. So there are, while we're talking about price gouging, give you an example. There's an item I have normally sells for $18.99 and I am currently selling it for $24.99. And that's okay. And I'm the only listing. And I think $5 or $6 is okay. If people are willing to pay that and it sells like nuts, it sells like crazy. If people are willing to pay that, it is what it is. And it's not a disinfectant. I'm not withholding Lysol. I'm not selling Clorox. I'm not selling virus-killing cleaning products to people who might not have access to that. This is a different product that has nothing to do with Lysol, Clorox, or any type of disinfectant. Okay? There is opportunity out there. What I'm also finding too is as I look at my Amazon account here, I see there's a lot of open orders. We're approaching over right now at the recording of this video 225 open orders, and that's just within the last few days. I hope Amazon's able to keep up with the demand right now because I've seen people post open orders at 25,000, but that's just because things are selling so quickly. There's also times where I don't agree with Amazon. I think sometimes they kind of flex their nuts a little too much. For instance, there's a product in household that is being sold anywhere or has been sold anywhere between $8 and $22. Anywhere between $8 and $22 for this one product. I priced mine at $14.99 and all of a sudden it became inactive and blocked because Amazon doesn't like my price right now. So I had to come down on my price. And even though, like I'm looking at it right now, it's still blocked. Which is ridiculous because I'm even towards the low end of what it normally goes for. So, you're going to run into hurdles, but it's about how you adapt and how you adjust to the current climate. That's really going to help you succeed in your business. What I would suggest doing is, if you're not already selling in those categories that I mentioned earlier in the video, I would suggest you trying to get familiar with those categories and with products within those categories because we don't know if we're going to go through this crisis again or if it's going to be prolonged. We don't know if Amazon's going to extend their deadline past April 5th. You want to be prepared. You don't want to sit there thinking, oh, April 5th is in 2 weeks. April 5th is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'm going to get ready to send all my stuff in. What if they extend it? Then what? Use this time to get familiar with your inventory, reprice accordingly, and to definitely catch up on things, whether it's maybe cleaning up your warehouse or your workspace, whether it's getting familiar with other things. Maybe you want to adventure into eBay or Mercari, or explore different options. Look up at different vendors. Look up different vendors to try to gain different distribution accounts. Try to find other products that maybe you weren't comfortable selling before that maybe you can get comfortable now. And honestly, do things that you wouldn't normally do. I always like to take free time and use it for things that I don't normally would do. Like, normally I'm out recording a bunch of sourcing videos at stores, but with this current climate, I'm not really out there in the field. I'm still working in my garage, and I can't let you know the products that I'm packing, which is why I don't do like any packing videos or stuff like that. But I'm trying to think of different ways to come out with content to bring you information and to bring you more content. I also wanted to address, when I go out and I source, I probably visit around 3 to 4 different stores, and I record them generally all on the same day. But I don't release them all at the same time. So while this virus is going on, I'm not currently sourcing at these big box stores yet, even though I'd like to. But if you see me post a video, it's because it was recorded prior to the virus. I still have around 3 to 5 more videos from Walmart, Target, Marshalls that I haven't posted yet, that I recorded over 3 weeks ago. So, if you see those, I'm not out there, I'm not infectious. There's a couple of snowflakes out there that are upset that I'm out there touching items and whatnot, but they don't understand that this was all pre-recorded. So, yeah, listen, if you guys have any questions, you can always shoot me a DM at my IG. My Instagram is at RichieHustles. Follow me on Twitter at RichieHustles. Hit subscribe if you haven't already on this channel. I'd love to have you catch some more videos. Hit that bell so you get notified of the hustle when we upload. And if you have any suggestions on videos that you'd like me to cover, I'm more than happy to try to go over that with you guys. Like, I want to do a video about my brand. We got Hustleholics, www.hustleholics.com. You can find the boss hat, the Hustleholics logo tee. We have another logo tee on there. We have a lot of women products, crop t-shirts, v-neck t-shirts, crew neck t-shirts. We have tote bags. We have everything for the modern day hustler. Definitely want to go over there, check it out, sign up to the mailing list so that way you can get emailed when new products are released. Definitely glad you guys are here to help and support me. Make sure you support each other, and definitely make sure you support some small businesses out there, because there's a lot of small businesses out there that are struggling right now, and we want to be supportive of any type of entrepreneurship. So guys, if you like this video, I definitely want to hear your suggestions. Comment below what you like me to do right here in my living room table or in my house or wherever. I'm open to suggestions to try to keep the content flowing until this virus is behind us. And like I said, I do have a couple of more sourcing videos that I am going to upload, but those are pre-virus. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be safe, be healthy, and definitely stay hustling.